They might even be listening to this podcast. Yeah. Greg Arnold to read that. And now she wants answers.
Welcome to part 5 of our village house refurb in rural Spain. We're heading into week 4 living here, and we're just picking up where we left off last week, which is taking down the last of this little wall. At some point this whole area needs to be dug up for the new extension, so we're just giving ourselves a bit of a head start. And we can use this mud for the raised beds we built last week. And this is how the area looked before: bushes, chicken wire and a little wall. And here's where we're at now. And this is the start of many jobs we've got on for this week. So strong.
Did you say that on camera? Bum, 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 bum. Max Verstappen.
Receiving more.
Give me forgiveness this Christmas.
Coming.
Too long.
So we cleaned the attic out and took out all of this stuff. It's just all beds and bits of old furniture. And we're going to the Punto Limpio again. I think I already mentioned in a previous video that everything that we need for the refurb is about a 30-minute drive away. So here we are, just heading to the Punto Limpio to drop some furniture off. We then go to Leroy Merlin, and then lastly we go to Carrefour, which I would not recommend for a Saturday. That's like a big department store. And then we head off home.
I've got a present for Hayley. Oh yes. So nice. Ready? You grab that side. Okay, so we'll lower it down to there first. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, all the way down. Okay? You got it? Right, hand on the back, hand here, at the top as well. There we go. Drop. And into the top. There we go. Ta-da! What, you don't like it?
It's my present.
We'll lower it now, strawberry. So, The jobs for the next couple of days are going to be getting the sink that's in the OG kitchen into the new temporary kitchen, which is going to involve finding the pipework, i.e. the exit tube and the pressure tube for the water, for the tap, which means that we've got to dig up the floor to find it. Not looking forward to this one, but I've given myself a couple of days to see if we can get it done. Hopefully, it's not going to be too much hassle, but I'm not expecting it not to be. Got it? It's going to lift up. I'll take the hinges with it. Just taking the hinges, isn't it?
I think the top one seems a bit stuck.
No, the whole thing is touching the ceiling, so, but when we lift it up, it's still touching because all the hinges are gone. So let me lift. Okay, stop. Oh, look at that. Wunderbar! Yep, that's gone. I've got to build a whole new frame for this at some point in the next few weeks. What's this going to...
Is this from Woodworm?
Yes. Let's save them. Save the doors. There's no live ones in there.
Why?
What? Well, they've eaten it all. It's gone. Full water under the floor, which means there's a big leak somewhere. But it's not a bad thing. I think I found the tube. No, I haven't found the tube. But we have major issues here.
What's the major issues?
You shouldn't have water that comes out your toilet underneath your floor. We'll have to dig all this area out and figure out where the leak's coming from and fix it. So a 2-day job might now become a 3-day job. It's going to stink as well. On your legs. But something isn't right here. Decent there to there. Decent fall there. Wrong way. We've got level there, so that'll do. So then what we do is we mark that with that, that with that. So now we slowly put it all back together. Okay.
So it's like super glue.
Sorry?
So it's like super glue.
PVC glue, yeah. Doesn't take that long to go off either. Like super glue, but much cheaper.
What did I tell you? No, 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 no. Happy?
It is now, yeah. All good. Wunderbar!
So what we're doing now, mixing up some concrete.
We got some sand and cement underneath it now, and around the pipe work just to set it into place. And then start filling back in because it's 4:30.
It's not awful.
It is 4:30. So after yesterday, discovering that the old concrete soil pipe had a big crack in it, we surrounded it in concrete and rubber. We managed to get the 4 centimetre waste pipe that's from the sinks that we're going to install in the temporary kitchen, and that was drilled in round here. And now I'm just going to get these tiles back down, tidy it up a little bit, and then start on the pressure water pipe for the new kitchen.
So Jake had some leftover cement from the tiling, so I decided to do a little quick time lapse of him sealing up this hole, which is above their kitchen. These cast strovers round the bend. That was Marshall modelling the hole. This is me bribing Marshall to get out the hole. Sort of works. Pull it out. Oh, and there's another cat there, Frankie. At this point, our cats are kind of outdoor cats. They've always been outdoor cats. So they're very comfortable outside. So I have no idea why they want to be in this place so much. This is a really disgusting area of the house. It's like the area between the roof and the ceiling. It's so dirty. It's no one's lived in this house for years. So I'm so happy to see this starting to get closed up.
So I don't think it's the problem with the cats. I think it's the it's the young. It's unlikely that's going to happen. So fuck knows.
pressure. Very much pressure. Lift her up so I can drill.
What?
Lift it up so I can drill them holes. Lay flat. Flat.
Right.
No. What's that?
No, she's been licking Layla's paws so Layla kicked her. Look so professional.
Very good at telling lies.
Perfect.
Got myself a wedgie pool. Bubbles, yeah.
Sip it.
Know how to sing when you're working.
If you saw last week's video, you would have saw this is an absolute transformation. It was just full of rubbish and furniture, and a lot of our stuff was just everywhere. So we made loads of shelves, and Jake turned it into a workshop for himself. So yeah, I'm very proud of him. It looks really cool. Still a nice job in here.
Had it all tidy, but we've been working today, so I've messed it all up again, but yeah. Water filtration system getting put together. So today I will be tackling that lot. The water pressure we got in yesterday, I've got to put all the fittings together for the double sink. As you just saw, we've got the new tap, which also includes the tap for the water osmosis system so that we don't have to buy bottled water. Absolutely fantastic things. I've been using them for 10, 12 years now. Saves a fortune in going out and buying water. Over the last month we've been doing between 8 and 10 litres a day, so €1, €1.50 in water a day. So it does start to add up, so purchasing one of those for 100 and whatever euros it is and getting that installed. And yeah, as you can see, that was a bit loud, sorry, built this yesterday. So it matches the other unit that we made, and that's what I've got to do today. Not looking forward to it because plumbing isn't my favourite, but let's get it done. We've got the osmosis system set up, okay. The waste, what these systems do is that as they filter the water, they throw away between 3 and 5 times the amount of water that they keep in the storage tub. You have to look into it a little bit more, that's all that I know. Then we have a 5 micron filter. What that does is it takes the initial sediment out, so the water comes in here, flows through the 5 systems and then flows back out of there into the bottle. Then from the bottle comes back up through this filter. Now what this filter does, it's a coconut carbon filter, okay, and what that does is it also puts impurities back in between that one and that one. So it takes everything out, but then it adds a little bit of calcium, and I can't remember what the other thing is. I'll have to look it up and let you know later. So we've got a 5 micron system, okay. Then we've got a thick carbon filter that goes in the middle, and then we've got a very thin carbon filter that goes on the end. So I'll get these on now, let the system fill up, and then you can see what happens. So as I was saying before, what these systems do is they take everything out, any odours, chlorine, any filtration system. So the 5 micronutrient, whatever it is, filter takes the sediment out. Okay, then from there the carbon filters take all the smells and flavours out of the water. Okay, and then what they do is they go through that system. This system actually reintroduces essential minerals back in. These filters are made for up to a year. Okay, I like to change mine beforehand because I drink a lot of water. It's all I drink is water. So they are, like it says here, up for a year, from 1 to 2 years. I do mine every 9 months. They're very cost effective and very easy to install, and even easier to change the filters. Changing the filters takes about 10-12 minutes. So that's the water for the year. It's now pressurized. What I do is I don't open the bottle until I've cleaned the filters out. So if you look up here, to save a bit of time, that's just the carbon coming through. Okay, there'll be a little bit of air in the system, but the carbon itself is now cleaning the water. I leave this running for a little bit as it is. After half an hour to an hour, what I do then is open up the tank, and what this tank there does is stores the water at pressure, so anytime you want to fill up your water for cooking, for drinking, you're always going to have, I think this is a 4 gallon, so about 12 litre system, so I'm always going to have between 8 and 12 litres of water to go whenever I want it. It won't be cold, but it will be clean, and it's good, it tastes good. can't see, 'cause there's too many things in front of my face. Yeah. No wibbly wobbly. Ah. Right, that's an hour or so before you can use it. Doesn't this look ridiculous?
I think it looks beautiful.
I disagree, but it's what we've got on hand. Living in the middle of nowhere, you use what you can for now. It'll last 6 months, max. That's all we need.
And here's our kitchen for the next 5 or 6 months. I'm very happy with it. I know Jake takes the mickey, but we've got a fridge freezer, we don't have to use a cooler, toaster, kettle, air fryer. I can cook my favourite blue cheese and broccoli soup, plenty of storage. I think it might be a little bit too small for a little dining table, but I don't have to go into a different room to do the dishes. I'm pretty happy with it.
One big happy family. Should we go and lie down with them?
Oh, Marshall, stop rolling.